She went to college. You know, she had a better life because her dad had a union card. She understands that. She's not going to go to the legislature and vote against stuff that is going to enhance the lot of working people, because she knows from experience that her life was better. She had more opportunities because her dad had a union card. Her mom's a public employee. You hear all the talk and all the denigration of public employees, and somehow or other they're free riding. Her mom's a public employee. She knows that her mom gets up every day and goes to work serving the public. So as a Democrat, I mean, Abby's a whole package. The fact that she is a woman makes it more important to me. I think it is a compelling reason, and I think, you know, from time immemorial, people are saying it's not your time yet, so let's just elect another man. But we've got 19 women in the Iowa House, and we've got 10 women in the Iowa Senate. You know, frankly, we don't need another 40-year-old man there. That's probably, you know, we've got an abundance of that.
Yeah.
Now, Abby, as far as experience, she spent 4 years working around the Capitol, working around the legislature. And in my experience, and there have only been a couple of former clerks who ever got elected to the legislature, but they were better legislators. From day one, they were better legislators because they had worked with people that they sat among, they understood the issues, they understood the process. There was no on-the-job training. They were better legislators. So you can take life experiences, whether a student or a job that you did. There's nothing that is going to be able, I mean, the first time I was ever in the Capitol was when I got elected to the legislature. I didn't have a clue. I had a vague idea of what was going to be going on. In fact, you know, the first time I walked into the majority leader's office for legislative orientation, they sent me down to the room for pages orientation. You know, it's embarrassing at the time. It's funny when I think about it. What I'm saying is Abby has the experience. She has the experience, she has the understanding, she has the knowledge. She uses enough. If you're a union, you have no fear about endorsing Abby, and that she's going to turn her back on you. Because for her to turn her back on you, she'd have to turn her back on her father. She's not going to do that because he's a North Ender. You know, she's not going to turn her back on public employees, because to do that, she can turn her back on her mom. And she's not going to do that. Look at every quality that you want in an elected official, and then look at her. And I'm saying, the other people, fine people. The other people will go down there and they'll have a 100% labor voting record or a 90% labor voting record. They will vote right on all the other issues. But they're not going to understand some of the issues the way she's going to understand them. They're not going to understand the importance of reproductive freedom or women's health care the way that she's going to. They're not going to understand the horror of domestic violence and the families who have to go through that. They're not going. People like that are not going to talk to them much as they're going to talk to Abby. They're going to understand those issues. You have an opportunity to elect somebody here who I believe in the future is going to be running for Congress, is going to be running for higher office, and is going to get elected because she got her start here in this living room. Got people like you behind her, and she's going to go down there and she's not going to turn her back on a single person in this room. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't believe that. I'd be in Des Moines doing whatever I do. I'm probably picking up one of my kids from softball practice or something. I came up here for the sole purpose of campaigning for Abby. You know, and I'm not going to be up here a lot because I don't, you know, this isn't the Dubuque thing. It is up to you. But I'm saying, if you look at your organization, look at Abby, and think about the opportunity, giving her the opportunity to represent you. She's going to fight for you. She's going to do those things better than anybody else can do them. She'll be voting the same way that the other two would be voting. But she is going to bring that extra element to the process. And you're going to look back and say, you know, we had an opportunity to, you know, elect another man, or we had the opportunity to elect the 20th woman, the Democratic woman, to the Iowa House. And then someday, hopefully, we're gonna have the opportunity to elect the 30th woman to the Iowa Senate. And go on and on from there. So yeah, I don't really get involved in gender politics that much, but sometimes you have to look at all of the candidates and make a determination. And experience, quality, age, because again, she's older than I was when I ran. Actually, when I started, I was running for re-election when I was starting. You know, none of that's going to matter. None of that is going to matter. If you elect somebody like her, she's not going to embarrass you. She's going to be there for a long time. And she's going to do a good job. And like I said, take that home with you. She's going to be calling you, and some of her supporters are going to be calling you in the weeks to come. Pick up the phone and help her out. That's all you need to do. So I earned my meal, I guess.
Yeah.